How's it going? How's it going? I'm not late, but I am behind. I'm not late, but I'm behind. If that makes any sense to you. If it doesn't, well, make it make sense. I don't know. I don't know. Make it make sense. I don't freaking know. Oh, heckin' no. Oh, neat. Well, we're here. We're back. It's a wonderful day today. I actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't felt like, I don't know, super energized. Uh, in a minute. I don't know why I've been like super exhausted or anything of that nature. Um, it's been weird. It's been like really weird. I don't know, I'll wake up like super early, like I don't know, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be fine, right? You would think, you wake up, you'd be just fine, and then like an hour later, I'm like so freaking tired. But anyways, we got a game to play. This was recommended to me by the one, the only Mr. Otterboy, who's been here for a minute. Told me I should check it out because he was playing it the other day and said it was a fable like, and I got interested, so I bought it. We have it. We're gonna play it. We're playing hard. Autosave feature, yes sir. I got food in front of me. I think this is an enchilada. Could be very much wrong.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fable.
This definitely has like fable graphics to it. Ooh, now I'm gonna turn that down. That's actually, oh my god.
But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
Oh my.
Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amalur.
If I remember, this was remastered.
In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur.
I'm pretty sure. For like
Against
newer
a
consoles,
mortal
or newer
army,
consoles at the
no
time.
matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Until I died. When did I die? No! I don't think anything of it so far. Nothing yet. I don't wanna get into it until I get into the gameplay. The lore is kinda neat. And it definitely looks like a Fable. Like it has the Fable graphics for sure. Which I'm super, super happy about. Let's wait until I actually like, get into the game before I say Like if there's any customization or like character creation. What are the camera speeds like? You know, that kind of thing.
Could even be a Jotun.
I'm huge on
Always
camera
a
speed.
surprise, eh, Garand?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't
And like
matter
how
what
adjustable it is, I think.
Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Well, I mean, most character creation is like limited in some sort of way. All right, we're playing female. I think I'll play. I think this one. Yeah. Oh! No. God of Death. Automatically. Yes, please. Actually, this isn't too bad right here. I like this face. Can I change the hair? That's actually not bad. No! Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, okay. It kind of saved. Okay. This skin tone. Ew. This face is good, but I kind of like this one. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Your eye color, though. Oh, dude, golden eyes look so good on you. Do you have blue? Can I zoom? No. Oh, why? There it is. Wait, that's the one that I was just at. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go with red. No lipstick. I can't really zoom in, so I can't really tell on that. What kind of hairstyle do I actually want to go with? I'm normally, like, whenever I'm going for, like, a character creation, especially for a female, which, in a lot of games, you're probably going to see me play the female characters because they have better customization. And normally better armor typing, or, like, the way that it fits, it looks better. I'm not a big fan of, like, bulky armors, which is why I don't play, males a whole lot. I think the bulky armors look kind of dumb. Like, this is fine. I normally go for, like, a ponytail type, but, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. I don't think I'm gonna give you a tattoo, actually. And I'll leave the accessories alone. But yeah, this is gonna be our character. Right here. This is it. Character customization, limited, understandable.
Must have followed a mercenary.
But I'm more into
maybe
gameplay.
one of them herself. Doesn't much matter now. Fared pretty well though. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Oh. 0. Yes, please. You see how I didn't cut out stream
Well,
when I was
that's it
naming
for you,
something?
then.
Like
Better
Dragon
luck
Age
next
Origins
time.
did? It's like such a quality of life thing right there. And number one. Under a bunch of dead bodies. Those dead bodies look cool. That intro was nice and long too. It gave me enough time to finish eating my lunch. It was like a perfect amount of intro for me. Okay. What are my controls? I wonder, did I get on here earlier and like mess with camera speed? Camera smoothing. You get chicken patties? I think I had an enchilada. What the hell is camera smoothing? I don't know what camera smoothing is. I'm gonna leave it as this. What are my controls? Alright, X is to attack with the primary. B is dodge, RT is abilities. LT is block, item radial, stealth, secondary. Okay. I think I've got it. Camera speed's kind of meh, but I think that's to be expected. What's this? Not this. Can I open this? No. Okay, well, alright. Ooh, I like the reach on that. I'm actually, you know what? I'm too curious what it does. I'm gonna look it up. What does camera smoothing do? Look around, the camera takes a second to get up to full speed and come to a complete stop. Between a camera seemingly blending in the game and one that makes people ill. I don't know. I don't want camera smoothing on. Screw that. Turn that off. It doesn't change. It really doesn't change that much though. Okay.
They're all over. Run!
It's still so slow even though I have it at max.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
I mean, like, you could see how slow this is even though I
Stay
have it
away.
at max, but I think that's something I'll get used to. Or won't and try to figure out how to make it faster. Even though I probably won't be able to.
Help! Anybody!
I just had to like turn my camera early, I think.
You! Up there, please help me! Please! Come! No matter. You'll all die.
Oh, that doesn't make that any better. Nice. God, that's so bad. If I like, I don't know, I'm gonna regret doing this, but if I put this like all the way down, will it make it faster or slower? Like there's no way it can get slower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It worked.
You shut your mouth.
Told me. But we must
Oh,
get
hold
to
on.
Professor Hughes.
Look, I don't care.
They'll help keep you safe long enough to let me get
Goodbye.
this.
That actually made it so slow. Go faster, please. Oh, I'm just gonna keep the camera smoothing all the way up. I'm not gonna mess with it. Subtitles are on. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'll take. Ooh, armor. Ooh. Add to junk. Add to junk. That's neat.
Right this way. You
Go wherever the hell I want to. You chill out. I'm trying to get money. Money. Oh, finally, I get some feet. Let's go. You guys won't be able to stare at my feet. Freaking weirdos. Keep your eyes off my feet. I want to change my run button from A, but I don't think I can do that.
This is what
I don't think I have flexibility on
greatest invention, the Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war, an end to death.
Where's the boss? Whoa! Sure. Sure, you only stared at him for a single second. Whatever. Why isn't there like a fight in here? That looks like it should be a room for a big. Oh. I don't want camera smoothing that much anymore. If I hold it down, it makes it so bad.
In one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Oh, I'll find something useful for sure. You don't gotta worry about that one bit. What do you give me? Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Crit? Yes, please. What do you give me? A shield? There's no way a shield is considered. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it.
Wait, do you hear something? More to
Yeah, bomb. I hate that I can't like. I can't lock onto you.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow.
You're gonna make me. There's no way you're about to make me equip a bow. Annoying. Did I just drop anything? No? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it then. Where do I go? This way?
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us. Go,
I got hit for once. I feel like I'm rushing. The writings on these. Okay, well, I guess I don't want that then. I don't know. Field of view needs to be changed. Camera. That doesn't. No thanks. I'd rather have crit.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Whoa! I meant to go into stealth mode. No, I'm okay. So far, this seems like completely linear, but I'm assuming that this is like a tutorial.
You should be able to finish them quickly and
I
quietly.
was trying to do that a second ago. I know what the stealth button was, and I was trying to press it, but you wouldn't let me. Jerk. Daggers and Feyblades. I hope this game isn't like completely linear. I like it so far though.
Look at the moments of vermin scatter. Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to it.
I had magic this whole time.
What are
Okay.
you?
I want your robes. I'm out of here. How do I let you free? I guess I can't. Hello? Anybody home? Huh? Well, alrighty then.
It completely covered the
You're gonna
tunnel.
make me pick
Maybe
this
you
up,
could
aren't
use
you?
that staff to.
Yep. And you're gonna make me equip it. I already knew it.
Burn the power.
I hate you.
Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them.
I'm not gonna burn them. I should probably block, huh? It doesn't even go that far. That's so bad. Why would I want to use this over like a bow?
Hurry, get out of here!
You get out of here. Oh, am I supposed to like put this in a spot? Oh. There. Yeah. There we go. I see people.
Wait. You're not one of them. Ah. Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's simple or freeze your body and mind.
Is it left on
That's
the
why
default?
mages prefer it. This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
I have a 5% chance of doing this.
There's nothing more I can do except to stay here and slow down the Tuatha.
Damn it.
This is the armory, after all. Check the chests. With luck, I'll see you on the outside. I'll see you on the
Goodbye.
outside. If fate wills it.
I doubt fate will it to happen. But you know, it's alright. We're chilling. What's good? I almost died. You guys got any chests? What's this? Book. With a bunch of words. Dude, I was just in class. I'm not in the good headspace for reading. Which normally I'm going to skip a lot of the lore unless I hear it. I am not fateless. I have a fate of something, whatever I choose for it to be. Don't tell me I'm fateless. There's multiple fates. I can be whatever the hell I want. Exactly.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important?
I don't know.
is
I
getting
killed
you
a
out there
couple of them
safely.
on the way
You're
here.
the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
I'll stay and fight.
Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what...
Dude, my guy.
Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
But I want to stay and fight.
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
But I want to fight. Let me fight him. He has a nice sword. Bro, there's no way that little dwarf just... Dude, that little dwarf just slashed that guy in the nuts and ran. There's no way he's getting away with that. Oh, that hurts. Okay, where am I supposed to go? That way? No, not that way. This way. Is there any stuff in here that I can have first? No, you blocked off all the sides? What? How dare you? Run! Run for your life! I have infinite stam! I'm killing whatever's in here. You're dying. I'm stuck! Oh my god! He did not deserve to die like that. Ooh, chest. Yes, please. Give me all the lockpicks. I'm gonna lockpick everything. You bet your ass I'm lockpicking everything. If I get a chance to lockpick a door, I'm doing it.
Moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
Ooh, a boss! Alright, okay. I understand that you want to hurt me, but I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out for a second, okay? Thank you. Alright, now it's just me and you, buddy. Oh, that hurt. No! He hit! Ah! Dude, he predicted my movement! Come on. Yeah! Oh yeah! I'll take my giant spear. Oh my! Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was. Ooh, I feel bad for you. You're lootable, Gib. Gib. You guys lootable? Any chests? Any chests? Any lock picking opportunities? No? Okay, great. Accessories. What does this do? +5 health? Yes, please! +5 health. Get me out of here. Yeah, I'm about to put this game on like the hardest difficulty. That was easy as fuck. And to be fair, he slapped me like, I don't know, once or twice, but that was easy as fuck. Pretty. You have acquired a regent. I don't know what that means, but okay. Where can I jump down at? I don't know, am I strong enough to swim? It looks like there's things in the water. I'm not gonna jump down. Is that a sword? Oh, I level up? Oh. Okay. Blacksmithing. Honestly, blacksmithing would be great right now. I don't know what this means. Dispelling decreases difficulty when dispelling magical wards. Improves buy and sell gold costs at merchants. You can harvest more components from some enemies in the world. Increases the effectiveness. So this is just salvage stuff. Okay. I don't know. What should I get first? I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to get here. So, what do you think I should get first? I'm thinking like maybe blacksmithing for harvesting, or maybe persuasion. Go for blacksmithing? Okay. I'm thinking next one I'm gonna do persuasion. Ah, this is what I wanted. I don't think I'm gonna use hammer. I kind of like the longsword and the way that it works so far. So I'm thinking longsword mastery over anything at the moment. Or picking up another sorcery. Except I'm not gonna use staves or scepters. I'm gonna put this at 4. Just go ahead and do that.
Told them we needed more guards. I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you.
I have no idea what chakrams are.
I don't know how the Twatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us.
I don't know
into
what those
the
are,
void.
so I can't say if I'm gonna use them or not.
Good luck out there.
Thanks. Oh, this is a lot more open than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's not that open, but it's a lot. Come here. You're dying. Come here. You ran from me? Come here. Come back here. I'm going to kill you. You are going to die. I see there. I see. I'm probably gonna stick to melee and then like second hand wizardry.
You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
I didn't even mean to find you.
When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project.
Wait, you guys are gnomes?
I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I never meant for anyone to get hurt. But at this...
Oh, well, I don't want to kill you. Alright, well now I do. Sorry, dude. That feels bad. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted him to pay me. I don't know what this does, but I will take that. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't want to kill you. I hope I just didn't do it wrong. I really just hope I didn't, like, just screw up my entire game for killing that guy. Was that guy important? Did I need to keep him alive or something? Oh my god. I'm gonna need you to chill out. Ah, chill out! Throwable discs, I don't know if I will. That's extra crit damage, I'll take it. 3 finesse? No! You're kidding me! What do you mean 3 finesse? What are these? What's this? I don't know. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know what I'm doing. I just killed a guy. I killed an NPC because he wouldn't pay me to keep him alive. I hope I didn't do it wrong. You should have paid me to keep him alive, man. I'm telling you. That's what he should have done. He should have done it, but he didn't do it. And he paid the price. He paid the price. Poor guy. Oh, I'm already in here. Oh, that was quick. Oh! Traps are a thing. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, you know what? When when I see a tree under sunlight. Yep. I should have known it. My God, you have bombs? I'm sorry. You have tracking bombs. Get out of my face. Ooh, elm longbow. Can I use that? I need to be level 3. You're kidding me. I'm only level 2. Where am I even going? That guy is coming for me. Okay. Things break in this game, understood. I think I just got an achievement or something. Ooh, we're first time picking a lock! Nice. I know how to pick locks now. Though it seems like they're easy to break, almost. Dog is barking. I expect her to come in here in a minute. I can. Oh, this is the chakrams. Chakrams? Are they a weapon? Oh, those are actually kind of sick. I might use these. Nice. Let's go. Get skilled on, boys. I'm finding so much stuff. I don't know. Will my inventory be able to hold it all? I don't even know where I am anymore. How many enemies? I kind of like them, but it. Ooh. Oh. That was supposed to be hard, but it wasn't. There's a lot of barking out there. I'm about to go grab a dog in a second. I get 3 might for this, so I'm gonna put these on. Oh, I have limited inventory space? Nuh-uh. That is a dead child. That is a dead child. Who killed this child? Okay. I'll have to swap over to the daggers for a minute. Only because they do more overall than the longsword. Though I'm probably going to use a longsword in the end. Oh, did I finish the area? Nice! See, now we have a bunch of stuff to sell! Let's go! Let's go, dude! Let's go! And easy dungeon. I'm probably gonna have to up the difficulty. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, hard isn't hard enough. I don't know, I feel like I'm playing like super casually. I'm gonna keep it the way that it is for the moment, though, only because that it's still the first area. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, at least for the moment. I haven't even made it in town yet. Hello, sword bearer. I like your sword.
You've come from
Can
the
I have
tower,
one?
haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
What's a fate weaver?
Fate weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
You sent me to find you.
Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that. I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is.
You try and get like one persuasion. Come on.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Oh.
Well fought.
You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode.
Mortal, deal with it!
Oh, that's so sick. Dude, that is so cool. That's so cool. Come here, you too. Oh. That was actually so freaking cool. I could have gotten 100% XP from that.
How?
Too.
What are you?
I don't know.
Threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
You are asking me questions that I don't know.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it.
I am
How
the
is
god
that
of
even
death.
Possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You
No.
might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. Don't worry, it's quick, it doesn't hurt, and there's no charge. And after what I've seen, I'm not letting you out of my sight until I have an answer.
I don't really believe in fate.
That's fine, but you don't have to. But I can see that you're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do.
I'm not nervous. I
I'll be
just
seeing
don't
your
want you to
thread
read
in
my
the
fate.
weave of fate. Who you are, what you've done, where
What are you
your
doing?
path takes you.
Quit it.
Or at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
I'm real. You must be
I
drunk.
am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Damn right it's mine to determine. Oh. I see. I don't know. Probably a rogue. Oh, I have to pick one now? Hold on. So I get to pick one, is what you're telling me. I'm gonna... should I be fateless? Your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. I could be fateless. But if I choose... I can't choose fateless, can I? Whoa. Universalist. Bro, that's kind of... That's busted. What? So do I get to choose one like every like tier or something? Like how does this work? So right now I have Fateless one as my equipped. This one will give me 1 might. This one will give me 1 finesse. You sneak, dodge, and slather weapons with poison to gain the advantage in combat. Or suffer an attack rather than dodge one. I don't know. I dodge more than I block. I want the extra damage, so yeah, this one. And I'm assuming that I'll be able to choose one again later. I don't know.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the
That's
time.
not helping me either.
What could this all mean?
Wait, you have a quest?
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if that's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in your... What could this all mean?
I don't know, dude. Beats me. I saw some lootable guy over here, though. I'm taking the increase in melee damage as brawler. I honestly, I don't know if I'll keep it. I'm curious, like, what kind of build I'll go for, though. I don't know. I need new longsword, though. Like, I'm finding daggers and stuff, but I'm not finding any longswords. What's this?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
I'm getting persuasion. Harpoon. No. Passives. Maybe. I need up and finesse. Active. Weaving a burst of shadow magic? Yes, please! Nobody told me there was shadow magic. Give me that. Probably bow. As they deal tremendous amounts of damage from stealth. What's this? Weapon attacks. Unlocks charged special attacks for daggers and fey blades. What are fey blades? What's a fey blade? I don't even know. Okay, well I have 5 might, which means absolutely nothing to me. No, 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 no. Where are you? How do I do this? That's so cool. Um, that's, oh, I love that. Dude, shadow magic is so cool. Where are you? You know what? You're getting beat up anyways. Oh, shadow magic is gonna be my best friend in a minute. Oh, did I make it to town? I can fast travel now. Oh. Okay.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close.
I'm gonna go over there in a
Back to your
minute.
business. Go.
The corner shop. I need to find a place so I can like sell off armors and things of that nature. So I can make inventory room. I'm assuming this is the place.
Yes. Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favor in this ridiculous war, are you? I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't... meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak. We here in Gore, we've seen our fair share of dead. So long.
Wait, I wanted to buy
Don't
though.
start any trouble.
Okay, where's the shop?
I need a drink.
I need a shop. Forges. Oh, salvage. Yes, please. I'm gonna hold on to this, get rid of this. This. What are fade blades? Ooh. Okay. And with the core component to craft new weapons and armor. Can make 20. Oh my god, 21? Yeah. I can name my swords? What? I mean, cool, but what? Okay, what are great sword and hammer two that I haven't seen yet, and then fade blades or something. I still don't know what those are. Core component, and then this. So I want rogue armor. Yeah. I'll have to wait then. Wait, are you the shop lady then?
Hello, welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Ah, you are the shop. Hmm. Do you by chance have any? You do. You know
Come
what?
see me again.
No, I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy anything. Okay, get out of here. I got a new sword. We're chilling. We're chilling with the new sword. Woo. Let's go. If finesse is gonna let me use like shadow magic and things of that nature, we're going down the finesse tree then. Might and finesse are gonna be my best friends. Like magic is great, but like shadow magic. Now that is wonderful. What happened here?
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae.
It's very shameful.
I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up to seek her wisdom. I would do it, but hope you stay in town.
Okay, so find 80. You said up the hill.
Mitharu
That
believes in
means-
justice, in equality, in order. What
Okay, I'm
order is
going
there
the
when
other way.
few choose to subjugate the many?
I can't
Are
go
we
through
not
here though.
lied to enough?
How do I get
We
up the
are
hill?
at war. We scrabble for every supper. We live in fear of one another. Shouldn't the mission unite us?
Can I get up the hill this way? What is that? A ball. Shadow magic seems to be better. And then going this way is definitely the way to go. For sure. think. Yeah.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said,
What?
will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud
Oh,
cry
I'm being
from
attacked for
him.
too many. Oh, I missed the chest. Like, I missed the chest completely. Oh my god. I barely even had to move that. To be fair, these aren't even good. I don't even know what those stones are for. Is that another god thing? That's 10 damage. I'd be a fool not to equip that chest piece. Okay, let's go talk to this person. Weapons, known, secondary. I have to be level 3 for these. Okay. That is not as slow as I thought it was. Okay. Might use. Probably won't, but might use. I don't know, I like the chakrams. Chakrams are kind of neat.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
A Fae has been
I
injured.
witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
I don't think I do.
Farewell.
Find a greater healing potion. I don't think you'll come across those like willy-nilly. What? What? Are bandits here? Ah! Why you attack me like that? Don't ever do that again. You even see your freaking health for? Meat. Oh, those are chainmail. I've got one potion left there. I need to learn how to make potions. I also need to level up again. Because I guess you don't start at level 1. You start at 0. There's not a lot of games do that. You normally start at 1. I find that kind of interesting that you don't start at 1 here. Somebody's getting attacked over here. Or no. Ooh, Death's Touch. Yes, please. Okay, well, I found a random guy. He wanted me to tell him a joke. I didn't have a joke. That's like salvageable. That's a bunch of salvageable stuff. I need to get back into town. Why was it so dark over there for some reason? And where's the apothecary? I'm guessing that this must be it. This must be like the apothecary and the bar, I guess. I don't know.
Watch out!
Is it back here? Must be upstairs. I'm definitely already used to the camera speed, that's for sure.
I am Katrin.
Oh.
Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
All the above. Please and thank you.
Be careful out there.
Are you not the apothecary?
What is it?
Why are all these people always watching, huh?
Greetings.
Yep. Greetings. I want to like pick up all the side quests at once and then like do them all at once, but that sounds like a really bad idea now that I think about it. I normally do that for like MMORPG games that I sometimes play. Like I sometimes get an itch to play one of those. But what was the thing? Yeah, no, I sometimes get an itch for playing like an MMORPG sometimes. Who the hell is the apothecary? Is it you? Is it the alchemy area? You trade power and reach for speed and precision. This makes daggers highly effective against a single target. Okay, yeah, single target, but whatever.
Doesn't like loafers.
There's over 1,000 quests? That's crazy. Are you the apothecary?
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry.
I just want to make one.
Don't walk away.
How do I go about making one then? Little to no XP for completion? That's dumb.
Behave yourself.
Oh, so this is how. Okay. I don't know. Restoration. Minor healing potion. Nice. Okay, I made some potions. When the skull icon appears to enter aggressive mode, which allows you to attack friendly targets. Ah. I don't want to attack friendly targets though. Alright, well, that was easy. Nice to see you too. Totally didn't just steal from you guys. Little to no XP for completion is kind of dumb. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to go and do the side quest, though. Like, there's got to be, like, some kind of lore behind them, right? There's got to be something for, like, doing it. Like, items. Like, a specific kind of item or something, right? That, and I'm kind of curious about this. So if I'm being honest, I'm probably about to just go and salvage them, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't want to use stolen items and then get caught with them in my hands. No thanks. Can I craft any rogue armor yet? No.
Red Legion.
Do you sell material? Hold on. I'm gonna save. Good idea. There's no way you full on see me. I'll kill you. You have anything
Come in.
good?
Yes. What do you need?
You sell these? You sell a backpack? Might be worth using.
Come see me again.
Okay, well, I have a side quest to do. Does that give me, like, extra backpack space? I am just... Wow, I'm randomly yawning again. Holy crap. Well, there goes my spurt of energy of the day. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I felt so bad this morning. I was chilling, right? I was kind of just waiting out time to go to, is it you? No? Are you in here? I was kind of waiting out time until I had to go to class, or until I had to, like, leave and, like, go to campus and everything. And I was on, Xenoverse, and I was playing, right? Or I wasn't playing, I was just in a lobby queuing, waiting for somebody to come and fight me. He's upstairs. The guy I'm looking for is upstairs, I think.
What is it?
Is it you? Yeah.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me
And,
the potion. It will help,
I
but it's
queued
not
up
enough.
last second with this guy.
Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
Ooh, I don't want to be enemies.
You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Farewell.
I will do my best. So yeah, I was queued up with this guy. We went into a match like super quick. I picked my Earthling that I made recently, and while I was queued with them, it was like a 25-second match. We loaded in. He was moving, I was moving. I charged him, and I whooped him.
If
like,
you have the sword and
25-second match. I got a perfect match. He didn't have any hits on me, and he just died and then left. And I was like, damn, I kind of felt bad, but I needed to
Some may
leave.
try to color it with fancy words, but we're
Like I had to
warriors
leave.
for
I had to
hire.
make that super quick. I'm pretty sure I spaced like
You'll find
half of
those
that
who have
match, or like
taken
a
the
good,
oath are held in
a
the
good like
highest
75%
respect
of that match I
all
was not
over
paying attention.
Amalur.
Taking the oath are held. Do I take the oath?
Think if you must. If I'm not here, you could take your chances with Old Tyne in Shieldring Keep without my endorsement. He'll set you to work. Right then.
The Warsworn. What about the Warsworn? Should I join them? What other factions are there? I just want to know what the factions are. I'm looking it up.
What do you want?
So I can either be Warsworn, House of Valor, Travelers, House of Sorrows. I'm assuming the House of Ballads. Yeah. I don't know. What's like? What are the? Can somebody explain to me like the factions, if you don't mind? While I currently look on my map. Special delivery. That sounds boring. There is so much stuff here. So far, I'm kind of liking the shepherd stuff. Or I was for a minute. I don't know. Should I take those? Should I take these? Running Man. Looks like a great sword. Should I just take... Oh, take whatever fits my playstyle? Okay. Not the Guardian then, no. Running Man might be it. Critical hit damage at melee. 10% health. Seems like I get a lot of crit with this. What is this? This is a shield. We will take this. These are Fey swords, right? These are daggers. This must be... Okay. You Twisted Fate awarded. Uncommon coolness and ease, rarely letting your situation suffer from extreme. Harbinger. So let me just move the other stuff to junk real quick. Because this gives me 10 health. And crit with melee, okay. So 2 pieces will give me 10% health. I'm not gonna take all. That's dumb, shouldn't do that. If I wear this, I'll still have 3. But I'll have a 5% chance to evade and higher with this, that's fine. See, 10% bleeding damage would be pretty good too here. If I could wear like 2 pieces of this with bleeding damage. If I do a 2-3, that would be pretty decent. It kind of just depends on which ones that I go for though. I get poison resistance with this one. Or I'll get a 10% crit hit damage. Probably go for the boots because the boots gives me crit hit damage and critical hit in general. Yeah. I didn't realize that there were so many of these. What are Fate Scours? Fate's Curve. Burning damage. Shocking damage. Instantly gained 500 experience points. What? Okay, I'm not gonna take this, even though I kind of want to, but I feel like that's kind of broken. I guess this came with the DLC that I got too. I'm assuming. No, you're kidding me. This is a great sword? I wanted the long sword. Where's the longsword? Is this the longsword? I don't know. See, I don't even know what fits my playstyle. So I can't really say. Now, another great sword. Why? Oh, that's such a cool looking great sword. Oh my god, that looks so cool. That's a dead body. Or no, you're just asleep. Okay. I don't like how slow that is. Let me put this on. And then put on the boots too. Yeah. I'll get bleeding damage and bleeding duration. And then I'm also getting the 3 from... I'm also getting 10 health and crit hit damage with melee. I think that's the smarter move here. And then I guess I don't even know what to do with the rest of these, to be honest with you. I'm hiding. There's no way in hell I'm wearing this helmet the entire game. Yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna look pretty goofy, but that's fine. Can I like add stuff here? No. I don't see a longsword unless this is the longsword. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with this armor though. It's probably gonna get like outused pretty quickly. The only thing is that I have, well, I took these and I don't want them now. So I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm just gonna salvage them. Screw it. Whatever. How many levels would 500 XP give me?
Well,
Like, that feels like it'd be too much. Oh, I can't salvage them. Does that just mean that I forever have these on me?
Care to part with some gold?
Well, I mean, I could sell them. Faith Brand's not gonna give me anything though. The Forge will. Like a couple of these aren't gonna give me anything. Should I just sell them? I'm not gonna use them.
Come see me again.
I don't know what to do with those. They seem like they're pretty good. I don't know. I also have no idea how much XP I'd get for 500 XP. Or, no, how much level, or how many levels, I should say. Oh, quests. This way, maybe?
Don't bother me. Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here.
Really?
Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said. We're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Glad that's done with.
Appreciated. I genuinely do not think that I'm ready to go out. Where? Hold on. How far am I supposed to go? What the flip? That's like as fast as I can get it to go. I can't use it any quicker than that. Like there was no using it quicker, I can't use it any faster. Oh my god. There's no mounts, so I have to run everywhere? No way. Wait, use it. I don't know what that blessing is for, but okay. What's this? What are you? Oh my god, you do so much! Wait, what's this? What are you? Press A when the cursor is above a glyph to break it. I haven't gone in many dungeons yet, to be honest. I think I've been in one. I don't even think I'd call that a dungeon, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that fast traveling is a thing. Though, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of walking around.
Proceed
Hey.
no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odaroth altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
I saved her. Oh. I mean, she was attacked by by a villager. That's the truth. Should I lie?
Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated. Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. Goodbye.
Well, that answers my question. Why would I fast travel though? I feel like I get more XP just for fighting. Like, fast traveling right now seems useless, but fast traveling later in the game might be worth it. I don't know, you come across more dungeons if you don't fast travel, though. I think there was one over here, actually. Oh, Sagecraft is for enchanting? I wish somebody told me that earlier.
Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
So how do I unlock the door? How do I unlock the door? Am I not supposed to be here yet? Is that what I'm being told? I don't know, there seems to be a lot of faces around here. So you're telling me you have no idea how to unlock this door? Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave then. There's no point. If I can't get through the doors, why would be there? I wonder if you have to be like a Fae to do that, because I know those are two races that were Fae. That would have made sense. Or that would make sense. Have like a specific dungeon for a race. I don't know what's over here. I see a chest. Okay, bleeding kinda broken, not gonna lie. The bonuses that I'm getting for this is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of more useful than what I would get from
These are Legion
Like, don't get me wrong, like, this armor's... The armor that I'm finding right now is clearly better than what I'm wearing. But, like, the bonuses that I'm getting are better. I don't know. The bonuses that I'm getting right now are, like, 10 times better. Such a tough thing when you have armor that have bonuses that are so good. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I? Oh, there's a dungeon over there. There's also a person. What? What are you running from? I feel like that armor's like 10 times better. Where even am I? Am I supposed to be here?
As the tree roots into the earth, the tendrils of thoughts twist to the soul. As the fire renews the field, the birthing labors produce the foal. As the mantis climbs to his mate, the heart outstretched to her fair hand. As the hunter kills its prey, beside this hill he crafts from sand. I don't even know if I should be here or not. Wait, is that a town? What? I just inadvertently just find a town out here randomly? What's up? I genuinely didn't even mean to come here. But alright, cool, neat. Works for me. I'm about to salvage everything that I just got.
After I find out where I can salvage it, find out where I can salvage. Yep.
Hello.
Be taking that with me. You got a chest back here. God damn it. Y'all got lockpicks? Who sells stuff around here? Which one of y'all likes to sell things, huh? Is it you? You like to sell things?
Welcome to our fate.
You got a lockpick? Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Am I supposed to be here?
Into
I can
Craft
already make
Hall.
mine
If you've come back anytime.
No thanks. What's this? Neat. Alright. Do you sell things? Who's the other person?
Can I help you?
No. Shut up.
Riseburg Arms and Armors, blacksmithing on premises.
I'm not supposed to be here, right? No, clearly. All this stuff costs way too much. You got any lockpicks? No, but you do have a bunch of repair kits.
Good then.
Okay. How do I fast travel? See, I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. I am not supposed to be here. Let me post this TikTok real quick. Hold on.
I hope they have fared well up north in the mission.
I'm not. I know. Nope. Not supposed to be here. I was barely supposed to even be over there. Yes, please. That's so funny. I don't know. There's still that potion for like 500 XP, and I don't even. You know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm using it. I'm also taking this too. I'm probably not supposed to use that, but oh well. Ah, yes, because 500 XP doesn't give you anything. There was a dupe? Oh, too late now. What does this do? Nothing. Oh yeah, I was supposed to salvage a lot of you, and then the pieces of these that I'm not using, I need to get rid of. Okay, let's go over here and sell them real quick. What do you mean use it at any time? You telling me that that chest restocks? I don't want to make myself
Hello.
max level though.
Care to part with some gold? Goodbye.
Welcome.
Yes. What do you need? Goodbye.
Okay, cock more powerful potions. Should probably do the main quest, huh? Come back and do like side quests here and there later. If they're available. Okay, what's the main quest? That's 10 plus. Arden. I was supposed to meet Arden. I don't know where Arden is. I'm pretty sure he's out here though. Oh, I walked by stone? Nobody told me?
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior, or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and On, the God Storm, the Withering War.
How far out is this guy? What the hell? Trying to dodge that wolf. Oh my god. Why are you guys so annoying to fight? I missed. Arden! Arden, are you home? Arden. You told me that the that one chest restocks, because it didn't seem like it did. Okay, that's suspicious. What'd you do?
Interesting. You're not
You're
at all
kinda
what I
cute.
expected to find here. I trailed a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here.
Do I get a
Now know.
companion?
They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon.
Oh, I hope
Be
we
on your
do.
way.
I hope we do. We better see each other. He died. I'm gonna steal his stuff.
What happened here?
He's dead. Clearly.
Arden's dead. How did this happen?
I came in here and I killed him.
Why would they have come here? Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? They couldn't know that you were headed here. I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week of drinks. Doesn't mean he deserved to be murdered. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok. It's a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason getting anyone else killed over it. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden... This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
Fair enough. You might be burying more. Honestly, you might be burying more. Because, I mean, look, hey, if they get on my bad side, like that one guy, I might just kill him. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. That, you know, they got on my bad side. They ticked a nerve. And they died for it. Dude, you pick these things, right? You pick them. Nice. Just for you to, like, have a 50-50 chance of not getting something. Like, why? Where am I supposed to be? My guy, I'm level 3. I'm going the wrong way. I think. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. This town? Okay. If you say so. Why would I want my own house with a bunch of spiders in it? Wait, what? I'm not supposed to kill this. Wait, do I kill spiders or no? You better tell me before I'm done killing the spiders.
Thank the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Goreheart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Ganarok could use someone of your particular skill. We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient summer fey aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolvan. A week ago, a team of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party. Good. I have more information, and these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Good hunting!
Oh, I thought he was inside the spider. Oh. I was about to say. Okay, well, let me do this, I guess. I don't know, any cute girls here? Am I supposed to follow him?
I need you to meet with me out... Unless... Do you have news of Barton? Have you... Good hunting!
Oh, okay, so apparently the bridge is
Speak
outside
with me
of
a
town.
moment while we're away. Ganarok is looking to me for leadership, and I'm more than happy to give it to them. However, if let me put it this way. It is for the best that he is dead. Do you understand? Barton has survived worse than this. I want assurance that he won't return to rob me of my newfound state. So here's my proposal. Confirm that Barton... I'll pay well for your help in this. Unlike Barton, I have some sense of what leadership really requires. What are you talking about? I merely asked you to find Barton within Webwood. Well, now, are we finished? Canarok has need of me. I'm a very important man, you know. Good hunting.
He seems sus. I don't like him. Heckin' venom splitters. Oh, so if I kill Barton, I don't get no free house. Okay. We're trying to get the free house here. I got you. Understood. Dude, people seem to like to die around here. Oh, what's that?
Oh, they said, it is not good to have a darkened summer, so I made a night. Oh, they said, to Yolvin you should look, so I found Cathras. Oh, they said, you have no food, so I brought water. Oh, they said, you have no homes, so I grew trees. Oh, they said, you have no music, so I laughed.
Yo, that's a weird laugh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying. Kinda creepy if you ask me. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Yeah, armor does not sound like a bad idea right about now. I don't know. Should I focus on getting armor now instead of getting... I actually want to survive this. Okay, so do you think I should focus on getting like better armor now instead of trying for like set bonuses? Those things clearly have a weak spot. My set bonuses are nice. Oh, don't tell me I can't get through here because I don't have a thing. That's so dumb. I'm gonna die here. Yeah. I might die here. Yep. Is he dead? I hope he's not dead. You're not dead, are you? No, you're fine. Okay. I'm gonna die. Wait, no, hold on. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm chilling. We're chilling. That's
Stay
Barton.
back. Wait. A fellow Varani. By the widow's mercy. Who sent you? Have you word from Canarok? I'm the only one left. My men and I were ambushed when we entered the cave. It's as if the damn spiders set... These spiders are somehow using strategy, tactics. Simple ones. It's all over this cave. Footprints, torn webs, but no body. Could be the bloody widow for all I know, but Canarok needs to be told.
Oh.
That damn... This whole suicide mission was his idea. And now he tries to have me killed? I need to tell Canarok what has happened here, and deal with Garana. I have to hurry. Speak with me, please.
Pretty limited on what I could get here. I'd lose out on the crit hit damage with melee. but I would gain, which is the unfortunate part. Oh! Those are sick. I'm never gonna use them. But those are sick. Unless I find some that outdamage anything that I currently have. If I could get like... If I could get armor with set bonuses like those later, then that would be good. But I don't know, I don't want to risk death over things. I need to stock up on potions, dude, now that I think about it. I need to stock up on potions real bad, actually. Have I done this one?
The steam of summer from the forest, like a runner in the night, or mist from a lover's whisper. Spectral blood from the riverbed wraps our bodies in gloss. The fog eases through blades of grass. We shall grasp these floating strands of summer and capture beauty in our work.
These do almost as much damage as my longsword. They're just faster. That's crazy. It's actually so nuts. The fact that there's no mounts, though. Like, there should be a running skill then, at least. Let me run faster, please. Please. Give me a house. Gib.
For your part in saving me, you have my thanks. And you're welcome to Gossamer End, a house in the village. Enjoy your new home, but do so quickly. If the widow is out there, we must send someone to Castle Yolvin to find out why. Information. Perhaps they can tell us how to comb webwood. We need... If there's any clue...
Level up. I don't know. How many points do I have left? Duelist. Duelist is actually... That's not bad. Yeah. Where's my house? What is in my house? Said Quake is a good skill? I don't know. I'm looking for passives. Oh, you're telling... Can I actually, like, put things in the stash? Good, 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 good. I like it. I like the game. Definitely worth it. How do I upgrade it? Or is there a better house later? I mean, if there's a better house later, then I'll just use that.
Keep it brief. I've worked.
Oh, I have a house to try and upgrade. I don't know how. Go to the inn. This person?
There's a lot I need to do, stranger. The forge is hot if you need to use it, and I've a few items I can spare, but we'll need... I'd be happy to fix up old Gossamer End for you. That place could use some expansion. I can put in a dining area for some gold. What do you say? It will be ready in no time. Let me know if you want to... Well, it sure would be useful to have an alchemy. The alchemy workbench should come in handy in these neck of the woods. The main floor has been expanded as much as possible, but I can squeeze in an attic for some gold.
An attic? I don't even know how much
let me know if you are. Keep safe.
Oh yeah, no, do it.
Garner or barter. All I know is I need to close up. The main floor has been expanded as much as... You'll be amazed when you see that attic. Well, I'll have to watch out for the riverbed, but I can add on a basement for some gold. I'll go ahead and set up the basement with some... If you're interested in more storage space, I can expand your basement for some gold. Be careful when you go in there. I can do one last expansion of the basement. Give you more space for the plants down there for some gold. This'll be the last upgrade I can give you. I hope you like everything. Keep safe.
Cool. Who sells things here? You?
Just will be food.
Liquid seduction? We're not gonna ask questions, okay?
nightfall. We can't hold this island. These beware the forest.
I don't need to repair my longsword. I have a better one. I'm currently using it that I just got. There's no need to repair it. I also have repair kits. So I can just do it on the go. Smart thinking. Take the repair kits with the... Oh my goodness. Ah, golds are part of the set. Alright, well this house looks like nothing from the outside, but let's go inside, see what happens. How big could it be? How big could you possibly have gotten? Wow! Nice! You did a good job. Damn. Yo, this place looks great. Wow. Yeah, that guy did so good. Okay. You see that? I got a brand new weapon just for upgrading this place. Damn, look at my bed. Looking spiffy. Nice. Not too shabby. Let's get out of here. What should we do? What should we do? What to do? What to do? Let's look at the quests that we currently have. I don't know. I'll probably, like... I feel like I'm gonna play this game, like, off camera just to do side quests and stuff. So I can learn it. And figure out a way to make, like, a bunch of money. Yeah. Might do that. I don't know. Alright, how far out am I supposed to be going? What's this? I'm supposed to be going out here.
Keep it brief. I've work.
Okay. Or I could go to the castle. I could come back. I'm more curious about the main quest right now. Why? Ooh, I see a stone.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokkelfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Loselfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful I am.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfamanir,
what was
Duke
this?
of the Hylarans, protector of the ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
I wonder what that creature was. Hey, location was discovered. Can you swim in this game? About to find, okay, good, thank God. Thank freaking God. I wish I had lockpicks. Wonder who could have gotten rid of all of them. Definitely wasn't me. Totally wasn't me. Nope. What? Who are you? Huh? Gimme. Essence of Fate. And that minor healing potion. Give me that right now. I clearly need it. Almost got myself killed. What? That hit me? I'm dead? How far back does that put me? How far back do you go for dying? That's crazy. That's crazy. How far back? Oh, okay, I'm not that far back. You don't have any lockpicks, can't do anything. Local map. Stay on the pathway, I guess. I might not come close to dying that way. I don't know. I still don't feel like I'm like, I don't know, good enough at this game yet. I guess. That's 66 armor though. See, I can actually take a hit. Oh. Oh, you're a pretty big guy. And he's dead. Armor's not bad. I like the sleek look of the armor. Nice and slick. Not bulky. Like I was talking about that earlier today. Bulky armor just doesn't always look great. You're kidding me. No, I'll just wait. I'll just wait for you. Yeah, get out of here. Die. Drag your little body around with me.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok. Yes. It doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. In we go.
Ow. Ow. Dude, why are you so bad at fighting? You can't even kill a wolf. For who? You didn't do anything!
Brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied. He is vitality.
Bro,
He
this man said
rescued
another
Princess
victory.
Lola to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
You didn't do any damage to that wolf. Freaking suck. That can suck, dude. Well, let's get inside so you can try and kill other things that, honestly, I'm probably just gonna watch. If we have to fight something again, I might just watch. Don't run ahead of me. You're
Ever
gonna
since this
die.
place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Keep quiet. We aren't.
Shut up. Wait, can I have him?
This way.
Oh.
This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's
Bro,
just
he's
a
not even
legend.
gonna come in here. What? That's some bullshit. Go. Good luck. I'm gonna go this way. Bye. I'm being chased. Oh, that hurt so much. Did you just say time for a drink? Bro, you do not need to be... No, stop. Stop talking to him. He doesn't deserve to be talked to. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Ow. Ow. I think I'll go with the bow. How do you expect me to get up there? There's no stairs. Alright, well, can't go this way. Dude, I can hear you walking. Stop. I'm about to tell this man to stop existing for a second. I want to do this for components when crafting equipment. Yeah. Screw it. I'm not blocking though, so duelist is my better option. See, finesse is the one that I kind of want to go down. I'm thinking I'm gonna do finesse. Oh? Yeah, I'm not really bleeding anymore, so yeah. Even though I really want to be. I might add that as a thing to my weapon later. If that's an option. Open the door.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate, laid bare. We can do nothing to change it, or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can't.
Lockpicks. Yes. We are not drinking, okay? Okay, understand that. You are not allowed to drink right now. Dismantle boots for stuff. I get an armor socket for this, and I can wear it. Gives me an armor socket, but I can't wear either of these. Yeah. The only one out of these that I could wear would be this one. I need to put points into finesse the next time I level up. Yeah. I really need to put points into finesse soon. Especially if I want to wear, like, crit boosting things. Because crit boosting, for what I see now, crit boosting is going to be, like, really, really good. And I'm going to definitely be wanting to use that. I'm good with what I have.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
Somebody's alive down there. I didn't drop anything. Stingy. Super stingy. Oh, loot. Oh, there it is. No thanks. Well, I could dismantle it, I guess.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you.
What's that supposed to mean? Didn't I see a person down here?
This moment. I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take
You're
you.
freaking kidding me. Not a heckin' war priest. Oh my god. Yeah, give me that 100%. Let's go. Give me that 100%.
Alive. He was supposed to. Do you have any idea what you've done? What sort of power you're playing with?
I just like to kill things.
You absorbed everything he was, everything he would do. You changed the weave of destiny itself. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do. Children of his that won't be born. Victims that won't die when they were supposed to.
I mean,
yes, I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you could do if you aren't careful. You're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
What is that supposed to mean? You make no sense. You know that? He was trying to kill us. And I, for one, like this hack and slash at things. Alright? If you can't see the value in that, then I don't want you reading my fate. Alright? You can stop reading my fate, actually. Ooh. I see. That's unfortunate. Ooh. I'm gonna need that. I promise I didn't mean to make it explode. Somewhat. Wait, what's this? Nah, I'm okay. Hey. There was another guy right behind you beating your ass. But you decided to throw a spear at me. What? What does that even mean? Why? Why throw a spear at me? Guy, well, to be fair, he does like no damage. So fair enough, okay.
The theater of fate. I never thought I'd see it.
Well, you better get a good look. I don't think we're ever coming back. I swear to God, if an enemy pops up, I don't know what. I knew it! You, again, didn't do anything! You can't even say I'm yelling at a companion. He's not a companion. He's a piece of crap who doesn't know what he's doing. Hit harder. I won't yell at you. Probably. I can't promise. Still kind of useless. Become useful, and well, we might have a conversation.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand.
Bro, I'm just here. What the
Right, they should have
fuck?
brought another bottle.
Dad, he's trying to kill me. He take no damage. Don't hurt me. Oh my God. You are scary.
No surprise in this. With it, put your hands on the.
Shush! You hush! I'm trying to loot! My God! Oh, I don't want to put my hands on that thing. I'm okay. What do you do? Oh. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm just kidding. I don't have a choice but to put my hands on this thing or I won't complete it. Touch. Ah, yes. I just took all of fate.
The Destiny Stone came apart at your touch. And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave. Don't you see what this means?
That I am a god. That I broke your fate rock.
A small price to pay for the Codex of Destiny. If we can find a way to read that, it might help us understand something about you. But for now, just understand this. You're changing the fate of everyone you... That could make you more powerful than anything that's walked this world.
Cool.
No. You can still die or fail. But fate doesn't enforce the weave on you. Your gift is freedom, to you and to those around you. And that means I owe you a... Wait. What?
I don't fucking know.
Purge the abomination! In the name of Godflaw,
Hey! It's the pretty elf chick.
Oh, this looks like some fun.
Right? Don't you want in? Why don't you come down here and help me out? Keep taking 2 damage. Don't mind me. I'ma just leave your buddies and leave. Excuse me, please. Bro, you're still alive? Die. Look at you, doing no damage. Look at me, coming over here to save your goddamn ass again.
How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't care if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here. I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you.
Little
now, why
lady.
do you think that might be? After all, someone who can change the fate of the world. Who wouldn't want you?
Oh, you can have me.
Enough to know you're something special. Far more interesting than you were before you died. And that's saying quite a bit. Now it's my turn. What are you doing here?
I was exploring.
Is that so? If your wanderings are going to change the fate of everyone you meet, then perhaps you should be a little more careful. Still, your wanderings led you to find the Codex of Destiny. And here we thought it was lost to this world. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone itself is embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals.
How can I understand it?
I'd suggest looking in Issa, but the Fae are not fond of unexpected guests. But don't look so sad. There's still hope. When you're ready, meet me at the House of Ballads. Be on your way.
Okay. I'll miss you. Bye.
We can't trust her.
Isn't
Never
she
met a Darkelfar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she
You know what,
suggests.
Agarth? You can shut
Meanwhile,
up,
we
alright?
can't
She's
just ignore
great.
the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them.
I trust her.
She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. I've got some final rites to perform before... Good luck.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna go find the elf lady. Mainly because I like her. Maybe she'll marry me. Can you marry people in this game? Where's a shop owner? I'm gonna go marry them real quick. Make me bunches of money. I must be at least level 8. Unfortunate. Not who I want to. Man. Alright. I need to upgrade finesse. Oh, really now? Let me out of here. Seems like I got a lot of stuff to destroy. Can I fast travel out of here, or do I have to run? I'm pretty sure I have to run, don't I? That's unfortunate. I should have played an elf. Should have played an elf. Those elves could have looked that good. Yo, we would have been staring at my character for way too long, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, are you allowed to have, like, 2 different character saves? Is that a thing? Why are you here? Okay. I want to go back home. Where's my home? Go back to my house. Dismantle. And then do something from there. I don't know. Just want to dismantle. I want to like be able to craft like a bunch of things. But I don't think I will be able to do that for a little bit. Ah, the longsword. Can finally craft myself a longsword. Oh, and I can craft myself some armor. I've been waiting. Oh my god, that's so good. Yes. We name it armor. Because I don't want to name it anything else. I can't even wear it! No! Why? Why would you do this to me? I feel so betrayed by my own armor. I feel so betrayed. I want to wear this so bad. It's gonna take me so long just to level up.
Woo! You frightened me.
Yeah, well, obviously it gets better. Why do I keep making things? I need to stop that. Wait, this is technically better. Yeah, no, this is better. Okay. Nope, I can't go there. That would be stealing. Why are you asleep on the floor? What? I don't even know.
Hello, stranger.
So that bottle of XP, is that like a does it come back, or was that like a one-time use? And I never get it again. Yeah, so it was a one-time use. That's unfortunate.
What is it? Is something wrong?
I would have used it to catch up on levels and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm under-leveled right now. I genuinely feel like I'm a little under-leveled, which is why I kind of want to go back to here and then do side quests and see if I can get some levels from like killing things. Which I think I'm going to do that. And then what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Dragon Age. And then Thursday I'm thinking about interchanging between this game and Dragon Age until we either beat this game or Dragon Age, whichever one of the two. Oh, I can turn that off? I didn't even know that. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing this week, and more than likely next week as well. Click or roll out of or into the fray. Where is he? Is he upstairs still? Grab that quest forward in here too.
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Hope you stay in town.
Oh, what do you mean you don't get XP? That was like great XP. This is a shitty weapon. Makes me sad. Glad you're doing alright, Faye.
What?
First quest man.
I'm recruiting for the wars. You can petition to join our order. Or you could head straight to Shieldring Keep. To earn it, bring me proof you've dealt with them.
Need something?
Alright. I'm going to save here. And probably come back to this game in a bit. Oh my goodness. I just got an achievement called "Would you like fries with that?" What? Why does this game have an achievement that's called "Would you like fries with that"? Why? Why can't I save my game? Thank you. Alright. That's gonna be it for me, at least for today. While I go out and accept some of these quests.
Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. We had one night together. And then he departed for 3 long... I can't... The Alpha... You might... Thank you for your kindness. Farewell.
Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. We will pick this game up in 2 days. Time tomorrow, Dragon Age, obviously, and then see how the weeks go from there. But till then, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.